I am so excited that we are kicking off Q-Check today with NuFace because 5 minutes a day could boost your confidence. And when you look at this tool in my hand, it is so easy to operate, takes so little time. And this is an FDA-cleared device that helps you with toning. It also can help you in that petite and powerful package. It actually delivers a microcurrent technology to tone your face, your jowls, your cheeks, your eyebrows, your forehead, and you're looking at immediate and long-term results. Now, this is the NuFace Mini and facial toning device with 5 masks, and we're going to talk to you about those masks because you can only find them at NuFace and here quickly. I will show you we have 3 color choices. We do have the black, the sandy rose, and the violet dusk. That's all you have to decide. Everybody's getting the Mini, the Aqua Gel, and you're also getting the Power Masks that we'll discuss in a moment. But I want you to see some results to get us started. Here in the before, and then look at the after. When we talk about an FDA-cleared device that uses fancy spa-level microcurrent tech, think about what one treatment could cost you in a spa, hundreds of dollars. Our big deal price is $199.98. It's on free shipping. And if you want to utilize that easy pay at $40 a month, you have that option as well. Kate Praise is a vice president with the company, and it is always good to see you, my friend. Hello. I get so excited when I see you because not only are you an amazing human being, we also get to talk about NuFace, which this is revolutionary technology that has now gotten even better.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, it just keeps getting better. So, you know, I always like to start out by saying everyone needs microcurrent, and this is why. Did you know that you have muscles in your face? You have actually 42 muscles in your face under the skin. So when we are young, you can see those muscles on your screen. When we are young, they start tight and toned. As we age, just like our body, you lose the muscle tone. And guess what happens, Mary? When you lose the muscle tone, the muscles stretch and elongate, and the entire shape of your face starts to drop. You get the sagginess in the jawline, you lose the volume in the cheek, the brows start to drop. Next thing you know, you're doing this. Well, that is where your microcurrent comes in. So I want you to think of your skincare as nutrition, but skincare cares for the skin, just as the name implies. Where the microcurrent, you can see those soft waves, actually work below the surface of the skin to stimulate the facial muscles. And the muscles are what holds everything in place. So if you're only using skincare, you're missing one half of the equation.
Got it. That makes perfect sense. We can eat right, but you can't outrun a bad diet. Like there's kind of that medical and nutritional advice that we get along the way for our bodies. But now we've got to feed the skin and give it what it needs, but we also have to tone the muscle to get the look that we desire. Now let's take a look at some before and afters, because at $40 a month, that's immediately after? Okay.
So, and there's not very many things that you can say day one that you see these types of results, right? I mean, this is immediate. If you woke up this morning, maybe you got 8 hours of sleep, you're eating healthy, but you have to pick your finger or use your finger to pick up the arch of that brow to put on your eyeshadow, you need NuFace. If you're starting to notice the sagging jowls, like in this before and after, which I want to preface is from a clinical study. So these are clinicals, 5 minutes a day, 5 times a week. In the after, do you see the corners of the lips are turned up?
I do.
The face almost appears thinner because we've toned what's under the skin, which is that muscle.
That is phenomenal in 60 days. And that's, you get that amount of time to try it too. So get it home and give it a try in your own home. Look at this before and after, 8 weeks. She's had no surgery.
Absolutely no surgery, no needles, nothing invasive. And as an esthetician, so I'm an esthetician, when my clients come in to see me, the #1 area is the jowls. And there's really nothing that I can give them for skincare that is going to lift the jawline. And first thing I do is go for NuFace. We have another jawline here. You notice in the top part of your screen how it's just morphing into the neck.
That after is sharp.
Isn't it? A sharp jawline.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, this is one of my favorites coming up because this says it all. What's happening in the after is, do you see where the skin is lifted? In the before, the skin's folding, simply because the muscle is elongating, it's stretching, you're losing muscle tone, and we've tightened that muscle, and because the skin is attached, it's actually lifted back up the skin.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm blown away every single time. And I've seen the NuFace. We actually, happy anniversary to NuFace.
Thank
15
you.
years.
15 years at QVC, 20 years actually company-wide.
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
So we're seeing it in use. Let's talk about, I get it home, I get it out of the box, I give it a full charge.
Yep.
And then what do I do first and where am I using it?
Yep, clean skin. You're always going to start with clean skin. We recommend oil-free cleansers, Elemis, the Purity from Philosophy. Once you've cleansed your skin, you're going to apply your activator. And I just want to talk for a minute about the activator because the activator is your essential first step. Full of skincare ingredients like hyaluronic acid. So it's a treatment as well as an activator. But that's what pulls the current down to the muscle. So you can see Jen just applied some of that activator on. You always want it to be in a mask-like layer, so enough that the spheres gently glide. You can see she's just gliding in an upward motion. There's also an app you can download. You don't have to download the app, but the app is amazing because it takes you through every step of the way from how much activator, the speed of the glides, where to place the spheres. It's like having me at home with you.
Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome. But Jen is lifting. It's super easy to use. You'll notice there's no redness. There's no irritation. It's actually quite comfortable. When I do this treatment in the spa, people fall asleep. And actually, Jen, I'm just going to have you go straight over here. Yeah, because wow, look at her eyebrow.
No,
Isn't this incredible?
Oh.
The wow brow. Yes.
My gosh.
Okay, this is used in over 2,000 salons and spas across the country. This right here that she has is what we have as an add-on treatment on the spa menu. This is our wow brow. You pay money for this at the spa.
Big money.
Big money, yeah, but look at the arch of the brow where the tail of the brow over here that she did not lift is starting to drop. Look at her cheekbone, how much higher and fuller that cheek is. Where this side, do you see where it's just a little bit tired? She has amazing skin, I want to say. Amazing skin.
And you're a beautiful human being.
Yes.
And I love, it's about what do you feel like you need on the inside?
Yeah.
And when oh my gosh. I mean, I'm standing here staring at the side of Kate's face with my mouth open. Because if I could get that kind of result at home, which now I can, why wouldn't you?
Yeah,
I mean, that is incredible. So brow, cheek, jowl, where else?
Neck. And neck. FDA cleared to treat the neck as well. And I always say, think about how much money you're spending on skincare.
Thank you.
Moisturizers, cleansers,
just keeping
serums.
it clean, yeah.
Yeah, but it's only treating the skin. So think about a moisturizer for the body. Yeah. Would that tone your body? No, it wouldn't. You need to work out, and the same thing applies to the face. The beauty of this device, this is our newest technology, is it also connects to an app. So if you wanted to download the app, that app is amazing because there's 2 additional facials that are exclusive through the app. One is our Pro Toning, so it's deeper toning, and then there's also a skin tightening, tons of other facials like the Wow Brow. You can do advanced holds, a cheek pop. That's one of the things that, you know, I always say 5 minutes is all you need to treat an entire face. It'll shut off after 5 minutes. If you have more than 5 minutes, if you have an area that needs a little extra love, turn it right back on and spend more time.
And you can. I want to remind everybody of our color choices. This is brand new today. This is a big deal. And our price is $75 different. So when you take a look at our table, remember, you're getting the Mini Plus, you're getting the 3.3 ounce Aqua Gel, and you're also getting the masks, which we're going to talk to you about in a second. But I want to remind you that we do have the Violet Dusk, we have it in Sandy Rose, and we also have it in black. Of course, you get the cable that you need to charge it as well, but this is an FDA-cleared device that uses fancy spa-level microcurrent tech to tone your face. It's petite, yes, it's powerful, but just as a recap, it addresses the look of jowls, cheeks, eyebrows, forehead for immediate and long-term results, and it's on free shipping. You know that has my heart every single time. But as we kind of take a look, the masks themselves, we've never seen these before.
No. In fact, we just launched these 2 days ago on our direct site, on our website. I had to beg, borrow, and steal to get these in the kits. But this is our new Hydra-Gel mask. Actually, we can walk over to Mary. she's applying the mask right now, but it is a hydrogel mask full of hydration. So this is like a big drink of water for your skin. It's going to give this beautiful glassy finish. You can use this, think of this as fuel before your workout. You can use it pre-treatment, or if you have a day that you're feeling dehydrated, you just need a little extra hydration, it's going to address fine lines and wrinkles. Hydration just gives us beautiful glassy finish.
She's covering everything. Can I ask you a quick question as we take a look at the masks?
Yeah.
Auto delivery is the first shipment we get the mini. What do we get in the auto delivery shipments?
Auto delivery, you're going to get 10 ounces of the Aqua Gel.
That we use every time we use our NuFace.
Yes.
Okay.
And I have a big bottle over there if you want. It's like,
and
if you
it's
want to show
and I'll
it.
grab it. I will
Yep.
grab.
Yep.
$64 plus the shipping and handling is what you get on the auto delivery shipments.
That's the one that comes in the kit.
Oh, excuse
but the
me.
Auto delivery,
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry.
You get
is it
jumbo
her?
size on the auto
Can I just show the
delivery.
comparison?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Pete. Hang on.
Yeah.
Look at this. This is what you're getting in the initial.
Yeah.
In what you. This is what you're getting in the auto delivery. Ba-bam! That's no joke.
No joke, right?
Is it? Can I overuse my NuFace?
No, this is such a
gonna set
great
this down.
question. I love that you asked this. So think of this as truly a workout.
Yeah.
Right? If you go to the gym and you walk on a treadmill for 30 minutes, amazing. If you do 45, even better. If you do an hour, even better. With microcurrent, you really don't need any more than 20 minutes a day. So, you know, my mom and my sister are probably watching right now. I always tell their story.
Hi.
My mom will sit on the couch and watch QVC, and she does 20 minutes a day.
Love her.
My sister, if she does not get in the carpool line early, she's waiting. So she sits in the carpool line and she does her NuFace. Whatever fits best into your routine. I do mine in the morning. I've been using NuFace. I've been with the brand for 16 years. It's still how I start my day every day. However, when you get to your 60 days, if you're happy with your results, you can simply go to maintenance 2 to 3 times a week.
I love it. And can I show too, before we take a look at the before and afters that we have queued up to go next, this is how you turn it on the front of the device. I just wanted everybody to see, very easy. What do the dots represent?
So those are the different levels of intensity. There's 3 different levels of intensity. I do recommend starting at the highest level. That's what's going to give you your maximum initial lift.
Okay.
Everybody has a different level of sensitivity, right? So if you're feeling any tingling sensation, make sure you have enough of the activator on. If you're still feeling it, you can back down the intensity.
Thank you for
Most
that.
people start at the highest level, though.
And let's take a look at those before and afters again, because the forehead, this is me, not actually, but this is representative of my own forehead in the before.
Yeah.
Because quite frankly, as I age and spend time out in the sun, and I SPF every day, but look at after 60 days. So it's addressing those lines that we see in her forehead and wrinkles.
Yes.
Holy
so
cow.
microcurrent, I think of this as like the fairy godmother of anti-aging. Not only are we lifting and toning the muscles, but you're also addressing wrinkles. So like you're seeing on the forehead, again, this is from our clinical study. That is 5 minutes a day, 5 times a week for the first 2 months.
Yeah.
And then you go to maintenance.
She just magically erased her forehead.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
seriously.
like an eraser. Yeah.
And then around this area, how high up can we go into the orbital area?
So you're going to start just above the brow line
Thank you.
and go right up to the hairline.
Okay.
And that's the forehead. So you're actually doing 2 things. You're lifting the brow, but then you saw how we targeted the wrinkles on the forehead.
And in this before and after, look at her eyelid area
Oh my gosh.
in the before,
Yeah.
and look at her eyelid area in the after. That's where you're talking about above the brow.
Yeah.
You're even addressing possibly even the look of hooded eyelids.
100%. I mean, the eyelid in the before, if you're having to take your finger to pick up your eyelid to apply eyeshadow, you need NuFace. If you're starting to get the heaviness around the jawline, what happens as we age, and it's inevitable.
Yeah.
You know, like the entire shape of your face starts to drop. The shape sags. You can have all the best skincare in the world, beautiful skin like we're seeing on our models.
Yeah.
But if you're not using microcurrent, you will have sagging skin like this jawline. In the before, it's starting to morph into her neck.
I love this one. Her jawline is crisp
It
in
is.
that after, and after 8 weeks. And question for you too, is there a skin type or anyone who should not use NuFace?
No, we say NuFace is like Switzerland. All skin types, we play well with all skin